He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love, love.
So these are my new hoodies that I have available on my Teespring website. These are the female versions of the hoodies, and then I also have the men versions of the hoodies because the font looks different. These are the men versions. They both come in other colors. They come up to a size 5X. So make sure to hit the link in the description box to get your hoodie. Thank you. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JLo. This is JLo's Corner. I know y'all like, girl, ain't it summertime? Why is you in the whole hoodie? Because I have my air conditioner on because it is warm, but it's cold too. Yeah, what I'm saying? So don't worry about my little hoodie. It is 3 a.m. So I'm just, comfy cozy in my own damn house. Anyway, this is my review for the 2018 MTV Video Music Awards. I ended up watching them tonight. I was able to get through the whole little over 2 hours. I got done in like maybe 45 minutes. Fast forward was my best friend. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, okay? Do not forget to be an active subscriber, meaning when you're on my page or whatever, look around. You know what I'm saying? Look at other videos, share the videos, like the videos, like what I say. That's what I want y'all to do. Please and thank you. And do not forget, you can also always hit that notification bell to let you know when I have new videos up. Also, so this hoodie, you know what I'm saying, worry about the business that pays you. This is going to be my new hoodie I'm going to have available. It's actually up on my website. The link to get this hoodie is in the description box below. There's a men's hoodie with the wording is a little bit different. Again, hit the link in the description box below this video. Get your hoodies just in time for the fall. It is so comfy. I'll even be nice and I will stand up. Yes, this is the whole promotion. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? I like it. And this is a comfortable hoodie. I swear I put it on because it was cold, because I got my ear on. And I just didn't want to take it off. So I'm like, I'm a review in my goddamn hoodie. But again, you can get your own hoodie. They cost $35. They are very comfortable. They are very, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Anyway, let's get into this award show. I was bored. And I think the reason is I don't watch MTV often. Because I don't know most of the new artists and whatnot. But I mean, it wasn't like, if I had to score like a 1 through 10, I'd give it a 6.5. Okay, so we kept seeing, Cardi B is gonna open the show, but she not performing. So I'm like, but what's she gonna be doing? Like, how's she gonna open the show? She literally just walked up and said, "Welcome to the MTV Awards," and she faked like she had a whole baby. It was MTV Award, and then she announced the first performer. I mean, okay, she was a regular performer. They made it a big deal as, oh my God, Cardi B's first whatever since she had the baby. I'm like, she been on IG for the past, couple weeks. So I'm like, it wasn't no different than her being on IG, announcing her video for Ring with Kalani. I'm like, and I love Cardi, but I'm like, I just expected like a whole monologue or a whole I don't know, just something. But I mean, she looked fantastic. She looked absolutely amazing. I do say that. Her whole short haircut, her dress was really nice. Nails was popping. She was Cardi B in these streets. I kept thinking about why is Ja Rule in the audience? I'm like, what does he he ain't had nothing in a while. But I'm like, I feel like for these kind of awards, everyone and anyone is invited. Well, except me. I wasn't invited, but everybody else was there. You had the Jersey Shore people there. You had everyone from any MTV show, any VH1 show. Of course, artists and stuff like that too. But I mean, I just feel like China was there. Girl, bye. Anyway, we see how they had Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. I guess they was like the little comedic relief for the beginning because they did not have a host. Like there was no host, so there was different people throughout the whole show introducing and talking or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I guess that's what they're doing. You know, they don't want to go with a whole host this season. I don't know why, but it was what it was. And I feel like Kevin and Tiffany, like they were funny, but not funny, but funny, but not funny. It was weird. Like, I get there was like this cracking jokes, but I was like, I didn't laugh. But I didn't laugh because it wasn't funny. I just didn't laugh because I was like, okay, you know. So, you know, it was what it was. I love Tiffany's outfit. I'm going to do a whole video for the fashions for the awards. That should be done by Wednesday. I'm going to look up all the looks today, well, later on today, because again, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Later on today to get pictures of everything. So when I do the video, it will be not me talking, it will be me talking, but it'll be the pictures of the clothes. So I'm going to review all the clothes, or at least my best and worst looks is what I will review. Anyway, I did love Tiffany's outfit. I thought it was really, really cute. And I mentioned that because I was happy that she didn't do the whole, I'm going to wear that Alexander McQueen dress again. I mean, she's been wearing it around town for a while, for like the past maybe 2 years, because it was an expensive dress. And I get that was a joke in one of her shows. But I was like, I'm glad she did not come out in that dress again, because you can afford more dresses now. And I'm pretty sure people want to have you in their stuff. So I was happy that she did not do that. I hope y'all can hear me. So we see that they gave out the award for best hip hop, and it went to Nicki Minaj for Chung Lee. I feel like that was some bullshit. I feel like, you know, either Drake or Cardi should have won that award, simply because, I mean, I don't think Chung Lee was that deal. Like, I don't think it was like, oh my god, it's so wonderful. I didn't think it was that much. And not trying to be a Nicki hater, but again, I thought Drake was gonna win, so I was surprised that. I'm like, Nicki, but I'm like, okay, if you say so. But I feel like they also had her win so she can come up on stage and twerk in her little swimsuit. I mean, she came in a swimsuit. Anyway, and for her to come on there and say how she going to tune in to Queen Radio. Girl, as much as Nicki say people, let me stop. I'm going to do a whole video about her antics on Twitter today. That's going to be later. Anyway, we see that Ariana Grande won for Best Pop. Okay. I ain't mad at that. I think I'm not an Ariana Grande fan. I don't like listening to her music, but I think she's very talented. Like, I think when I do hear like her songs on the radio or whatever, if I hear it in passing, if I'm like, if it's on somewhere, I hear it, I'm like, okay, she's a talented girl. But again, I don't know her to be like, oh my god, I love this song or whatever. I was more happy that she didn't have a ponytail. I feel like she's to a point in her career where she has access to hairstylists and people who can get her hair together. Like me, my hair been a bun all the time because I'm always on the go, and I don't have time to like go get my hair done all the time, and plus I don't like my hair down often. I think she said she kept wearing hers up because it was like some kind of mishap years ago and she didn't feel comfortable having it down. And I know that because my hair fell out when I had blonde hair like maybe 5 years ago. So I completely get that, but I'm like, girl, your hair grew out now, you know. I'm just happy she did not have a damn points on her head. I love her nice little style now, and you know what I'm saying, it was cute. What else? Awkward moment of the night for me was the Backstreet Boys. I feel like the Backstreet Boys wants to be like New Edition. They want to be that boy band who consistently is together, touring, doing things. They want to be the New Edition. They want to be like the Temptations. They want to be that forever touring boy band group, and we know for a fact that NSYNC is never getting back together. So I mean, it's either them, 98 Degrees, you know what I'm saying, Old Town. But I mean, I guess we can live with Backstreet Boys getting together. I always thought like no one in that group ever went solo. Even Nick Lachey went solo for a little bit. Like, how did nobody ever have a successful solo career? I guess it was just Justin. Anyway, I don't like how they sang the nominee songs. I don't need them to ever do that again. When they did Drake's song and Post Malone's song, I cringed. I was like, y'all are like the old dudes trying to sound hip, and I ain't like it. I'm looking like, don't do it. Like, y'all voices is made for y'all songs. Y'all have those real 90s voices, and it's like y'all like a weird little, you know what I'm saying, like it's just a weird like vibe, and I'm like, no, stick to it's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, and when we are apart I feel it too. See, I know some Backstreet Boys, and no matter, I know all that stuff. But I prefer, I was an NSYNC girl. I preferred NSYNC over Backstreet Boys back in the day. Anyway, I was like, I'm good, love, and joy. We see this song of the year went to Post Malone for Rockstar. I did not know that Post Malone was white. Not to be racist, until he performed on, there was another award show, and I happened to look, and I'm like, he's white. And he like white with tattoos, like a hillbilly, like a little dirty with a little cute little dirty white with like gold teeth or whatever. I'm like, okay, Post Malone. It was cute. He won. I like the song. You know what I'm saying? Na, 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 na. I don't know the song. Rockstar. That's all I know. I know the end. You wanna be with the band. I know that part. That's really it. So I like that song won. It was cool. He reminded me, like when I grew up in my neighborhood, we had a dude in our hood called White Jason, because he was white and his name was Jason, and he was like the only like white guy around. Did we have a black Jason? We might have had no, it wasn't a black, no, we did not have a black Jason, but we had two Crystals, and we did have a white Crystal and black Crystal, and white Crystal was white Jason's sister. In the hood, you call it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Post Malone reminds me of white Jason. He really, really does. And I ain't seen white Jason in, I'm 36, at least 20 years. Probably 21. Anyway, so I'm glad he won or whatever. Nicki's performance. Look, I'm not a Nicki hater. Not at all. I'm not a Nicki lover, but I'm not a Nicki hater. And the performance was great. She did great. It was great. However, I'm like, why is she not on the main stage? I'm because as I'm watching it, these were the questions I was asking myself. I said, why is she not on the main stage? Okay, but she's performing somewhere else, whatever. So she did a few of her songs. And I feel like, because I kept seeing people comment during the award show, oh, you can't hate on Nicki. Nicki did a great performance. You know what I'm saying? The crowd knew every word. You know what I'm saying? They was going hard in the paint or whatever. And I said, if you don't realize that was like a pre-planned thing, they had Nicki stands come be the audience members. No one... I'm like, that was completely staged. Like, it was completely staged. So I'm like, of course the audience knew all the words of the song. Those were Nicki's fans. Like, if someone say, hey, if you're a fan of Nicki Minaj, or you're like a stan, if you are, come to this location, the first 500 people getting, that's what they did, okay? It was a whole pre-planned performance with her diehard fans to make it seem like the regular MTV crowd was rocking with her. I feel some kind of way about that, and I'm not saying that to take away from how good she did. Like, it was a good performance, about time. Because the last performance she did, when it was her on that unicorn, like that weird shit, it was a weird performance she did before, and I was like, I don't know what that is. So this was a good performance, but again, I feel like the audience was staged. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you watch an award show, like how Post Malone was out there performing, Ariana Grande was out there performing, JLo out there performing, you saw the crowd having real reaction. You saw people either not know the words. It was just more authentic, and I feel like the audience was not authentic enough for me. And I mean that in as much of a non-hated way that I can say it. But again, I'm like, they know every word. I'm like, even at a Beyonce concert, you miss a word or two. Like, if you just like in the stands or whatever. I mean, at a Beyonce show on an award show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody might not know every single word. I don't know all the words to shit. I don't. I know the chorus part. I know that part. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen the crowd going ape shit? I know that part, but I can't rap along with her like that. But the stands can. So I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, she just finagled that, and it wasn't a typical performance because, again, the audience was pre-planned. I feel like you should always be on the main stage, or just have regular folk in your audience. When you have only your fans there, it do make it seem as if, oh my God, everyone loves Nicki. She did a whole performance, and the whole crowd knew all the words. Yeah, it's like saying your mama on your birthday. Of course, it's your mama. The fuck? Anyway, it was a great performance. But again, I felt like the whole crowd part made me feel like, oh, you couldn't just have regular folk in your thing, okay? And she could have did it for her diehard fans. I get that, but to me, it made it seem like, as watching as a viewer, I want to have it seem like people listening to me know all the words. Well, because those are your stands. Your mama know your birthday, so it is what it is. JLo getting the Video Vanguard Award. I mean, I'm a JLo fan. I got the On the 6. I remember her album back in the day. I remember her as a fly girl. I remember her, in old movies. I'm a JLo fan. Okay, I don't love everything she do, but I remember being a fan. I bought her album On the 6. I loved her album. What's it called? Still Me Then, something, whatever. The song when she was with Ben Affleck. This Is Me Then. That's what it's called. Again, I love the JLo album. I'm a JLo fan. I still don't feel like it was her year to win the Video Vanguard Award. Not saying that she did not deserve it, but I really do think Missy could have won it first. I think a couple people could have won it too. I feel like JLo was a great performer. Like, she's an absolute great performer. Like, she's an artiste, okay? She's an entertainer. But video wise, I'm like, when they said Missy should have got it, she should have. Absolutely. But it ain't about Missy. I feel like, for one, JLo's performance was more authentic than Nicki Minaj's, because the crowd was a regular crowd. It was on the main stage. You saw the people in the audience of the show. I loved it. She was dancing around. She was lip syncing, here and there through the whole performance, but she still sang live, here and there. Not all the time, my bitch. It wasn't a whole live show. She was lip syncing the whole time. And for me, lip syncing is okay when you are doing that much dancing on a award show, because it's about the performance. So, I mean, now you can't be up here lip syncing the whole time at a concert I pay for, bitch. Like, I want some real vocals at a concert I pay for. But again, even seeing, watching the audience, seeing Kylie Jenner, like, not being hyped. I remember she's young. She's not old enough to know, how hyped you should get for a JLo. Okay, she just don't know because she's a kid. Anyway, even seeing how excited and happy A-Rod was in the audience, watching her, seeing both her kids out there, her kids, her mom, her sister out there watching, was really, really great. Even seeing Cardi and Hennessy jam, because they both from the Bronx, it was really, really great. She got hits. I mean, she has hits if you think back, to just all her songs or whatever. I love how Ja Rule came out and they did, I'm Real. They did Ain't It Funny. Crazy. I'm a JLo girl, what's my motherfucking name? Are you Ellie? I love, and I spelled Rule, okay? R-U-L-E. Love it. So again, it was a great, homage to all her songs. It was really great. If they did De Niro, even though Cardi didn't come out to perform or whatever, she still did. And I loved De Niro. Hey. I love the song. Anyway, she gave a whole great speech or whatever. Thanked everyone from the top to the bottom. Benny Medina, who has been her manager for the past 20 years. I'm like, that's a great thing. And even how she said that her having kids shifted her ideas of how her work ethic, meaning before I was like, I'm gonna do this. I was always just on the go, busy doing everything, and then me having kids kind of grounded me, and I just kind of moved differently. And even talked to A-Rod, saying how he, helps her know that there's more to this and that or whatever. And I feel like her and A-Rod has an older love, meaning when she was with Ben, when she was with even Mark Anthony, Casper, I think she just wasn't. She's different with A-Rod. Like, it's a whole different Jennifer. And I love that she's found that now. I mean, who knows how long it's gonna last, because she does whatever she does. But I do feel this is a little bit different this time, and I do hope they go like forever. Like, they just, they dive old age together in a pool somewhere off the coast of Mexico. Anyway, Cool. We see Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande's performance gave me Beyonce feels. Like it reminded me of it was real Beyonce. Like it reminded me of the Ape Shit video when they did the whole line of women dancing together. It gave me Ape Shit. It was still a great performance. Like it's still a great performance. I think she's a very entertaining girl, but that part there gave me, this is what Beyonce would do. This is Beyonce, but still in her own Ariana Grande way. But again, it was still entertaining. I didn't think that she was copying. Didn't think it was kind of anything different. But for me, it just reminded me of that video or whatever. At the end of it, she brought out some older ladies, and I might be dumb. I don't know who they are. She did a song called, You're Gonna Think That God Is a Woman. But I couldn't recognize who the women were at the end. So if y'all know who they were, let me know. And I don't mean any disrespect if it was somebody I should know, but I didn't recognize them. Yeah. What else? The first girl who left Fifth Harmony. Okay, she won Artist of the Year, and she also won Video of the Year. Now, in the beginning, Tiffany Haddish cracked a joke saying, "Oh yeah, she's here." Her name was like Carmelo something. I can't pronounce it correctly, so I'm not gonna try to. But it's the first girl who left the group Fifth Harmony. Tiffany cracked a joke saying, "Yeah, she's nominated for 5 awards tonight." I just want to say, hi Fifth Harmony, because I don't think Fifth Harmony was there, but I think they broke up too, if I'm not mistaken. I know the black girl also went off on her own, and whatever. And even when Tiffany said that's when Nicki won her award, and Nicki said, "You know what, the black girl," but she said her name, I don't know if it's Harmony, the black girl, I don't know her name, is the shit or whatever. So, and Tiff's like, well, whatever. But I'm like, they both must be the shit. Okay, it's what it is. But congrats to her. We see that Cardi B won for Best New Artist. I think we forget that Cardi is a new artist. Like, she's a new artist when she deserves to win that award. I feel like she also should have won another award, but I'm not gonna go there, not gonna say that. But I'm happy she won that one. I feel like they should have had to present her in a different spot. Like the person who announced her award was like in the crowd with people, so Cardi had to like walk up on stage and then walk across the stage and walk down. I'm looking like, why wouldn't y'all have, y'all knew Cardi won it because y'all planned this shit. Why would y'all not have the person who, announced it or whatever be somewhere near where Cardi was? I'm like, that's just kind of dumb. But, she looked great again in her little outfit or whatnot. And she, was talking about how people doubted her, saying that they thought she was crazy to, have a baby, get married at such a young age. And she's only like 24, 25, maybe 26. I can't think how old she is. Hey, Google. I'm not going to do that. Anyway. But she brings up how people just doubted her decision to have her baby, have a life, and still, do her music. And it's like, I've had my baby, I'm a mama now, I'm a wife, and I'm still out here getting these awards. And she's like, she just wanted to thank everyone who supported her, from her family to their friends to and also her fans, because she's like, I feel like, God gave me all of this, and that's something that you can't buy, bitch. And when she said that, I like that she said that, because people have been saying how, she bought her thing, she paid people to play her radio, play her hits. No, I mean, we do know that some artists will pay a DJ to play their song on the radio, but that does not get your album bought. That does not get your song. It's just like Cardi did not buy her fame. You know what I'm saying? She really is a regular girl who people like, because she's just like her regular self, and that's why I support her, because she seems so real, and she seems like this authentic, and there's not anything about her that I'm like, is that her real, like, is that how she really is? Like, she's just so relatable. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, again, bitch, I ain't buy this. Thank you, bitch. So that was great. We then see the best collaboration with the JLo, Cardi, and DJ Khaled for it. Wait, wrong song. Dinero. Hey. So yeah, Dinero won for best collaboration. It was a great song. I do like it. The video was really great. JLo brought up how Cardi was like 6 or 7 months pregnant during the video shoot, that she was like, I just want her to be comfortable or whatever. Cardi said how the Bronx is winning, bitch, because again, they both from the Bronx. Of course, DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying, another one. And that was great. I love the second looks that both Cardi and JLo had. JLo was real. It was real fancy. It was a real fancy bitch. Like this. I thought that was really good. Madonna, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Who? I mean, MTV. You know, y'all had the opportunity to be the first show that would air after the passing of Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, and y'all fucked it up. Like, did y'all? I mean, like, who said, like, let's have Madonna say anything about Aretha? Like, let's have Madonna come out when we do a little ode to Aretha. Like, who idea was that? Like, did y'all not, like, y'all didn't pre-plan? Like, did this happen? Did she say, you know what, I'm gonna talk about Aretha when I go out because I would be both was from Detroit. Y'all should look, bruh. You could have had anybody talk. You could have brought anyone there to at least say something besides fucking Madonna. First of all, Madonna looked like a cracked out hobo person right now. I mean, she's like, well, no, not a hobo, a hippie. She looked like a drugged out hippie on that stage. I mean, Madonna has, I guess she always, you know what I'm saying, transforms herself and her looks as she gets older and older and older. In this generation, you look like a drugged out hippie. You know, she was bringing up how she was a struggling artist and how she left Detroit with like $2 or whatever. She ain't had nothing. She was wherever else getting robbed and maimed and held at gunpoint and being mistaken for hookers. I mean, that happened last week, so it's not like that's anything different than before. You know what I'm saying? I was living in a crack house. I mean, I don't know how. I would never live in a crack house, but I'm like, okay, if you like it, I love it. But then saying how, you know, but I went to an audition and, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have sheet music and I just sang, you know what I'm saying, Natural Woman because it was, I knew the song because it was a Aretha song. I'm like, but you went through all that about yourself to say that you sang an Aretha song one time, that one day, and if she had never made that song, you wouldn't be where you were today. Girl, the fuck bye. I mean, Madonna, look, Madonna won't be black so bad she adopted black children, and she just weird. She's weird to me now because I'm like, I just didn't get the whole correlation between this is the ode to Aretha. Like, you don't have like any, like, I knew Aretha stories. Like, I sang an Aretha song, I sang Tupac's song, but I'm not gonna go on stage and say I sang, you know what I'm saying, Hit 'Em Up at an enemy's funeral. I'm not gonna say, you know what I'm saying, like, who, that was kind of crazy. Let me stop to say that. But I mean, like, still, who, for me, I felt like her whole speech thing was inappropriate. I'm looking like, we don't get no fucks about you being, if I couldn't make this an audition, I would go back to the crack house I lived in and keep getting robbed and held at gunpoint and mistaken for hookers. Well, put on some clothes, okay, girl. Anyway, shut up, Madonna. And this is me I was a Madonna head, you know what I'm saying? I used to love Madonna back in the day. I love Like a Virgin, woo, touch for the very first time. We all were Madonna fans, just like a prayer. I love saying, and I'm not sorry. Back when she was that whole weird Exotica video when it was all in white and black, and it was like, oh. Anyway, I am a Madonna fan. But Madonna, you fucked up this time, girl. Sometime you not really all the way invited to the black cookout. So just stop trying to be invited to our cookouts. Just stop it. And then it was Post Malone performing, which was kind of cool. I was more excited to see Aerosmith, you know what I'm saying? Dream on, dream on. I loved it. But again, you know, that entire Steven Tyler looks so old but young. Like, I know he's old, but he looks young and it's weird. And I like him. Like, I want to, like, go on a date with him and, like, just have him sing, you know what I'm saying? What's the name of the song? Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall. That's what I want. Or it seems like, walk this way. Talk this way. I want those things or whatever. But again, I was excited for Aerosmith because I just was. Anyway, so that's my whole recap of those 2.5 hours of the MTV. Was the MTV 2018 MTV Video Music Awards. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to like this video, to share this video, and also to hit the link in the description box below to purchase you a hoodie. Okay, this is the female hoodie. We have male hoodies too that come in different colors. The wording is different. Okay, I've already sold some today. They are on available today. I'm very excited, bitch. Okay, they're just in time for fall. So again, the description box below this video, go there and get your goddamn hoodie. Anyway, peace.